guys, welcome back to BeautyTalkTv. I've got a spring makeup tutorial look for you today. The sort of coral colours, everyday, natural look. So if you want to know how to create this look, then keep watching. I have already moisturised. I've actually used Complete Comfort Cream by MAC. I'm going to go straight in with the foundation. The one that I'm using is Silk Cream foundation from Mercier. The reason I personally use this is because I do suffer with acne prone skin and it's high coverage. So here we go. Okay, so once you've done that, I personally go back over again, but this time instead of brushing I do a stippling motion. For me personally, it just covers that bit more. Obviously if you have good skin already then you won't need to do this. Concealing, I just use the Maybelline Eraser Eye. Just pop them sort of around here in a triangle area and down the nose, on the chin and the centre of the forehead. Then use Real Techniques flat brush just to pat that down. Once that's done, I go in with powder. I use the Mercier translucent loose powder. I actually do this all over. I know that not everyone does, they normally just do the T-zone, but because I do suffer with oily skin as well, that's why I just put it all over, just because it keeps my makeup in place all day. Okay, so next I'm just going to go through, there's another Mercier product, and this is in the shade Baked 3, it's a bronzer. I'm just going to use that on the cheeks. Here and just slightly up. I don't really do too much for this, obviously it is just a spring daytime tutorial. That is the blusher. It's actually from Topsham. It's sort of like, you know, in a peachy shade, actually in the shade called Head Over Heels. It's actually like a creamy texture, so I'm just going to pop that along the cheeks here. Just going to pop it along here and then blend outwards. Obviously you can put on as little or as much as you want. Okay, so the next step is going to be onto the eyes. Okay, so just for the eyes, I just quickly flick through. I know this is normally for the brows, but I do just flick through on my lashes. The reason for this is actually, unfortunately, recently I had a thing called LVL lashes done, where it curls and extends your lashes and puts them right up. I have to say they look absolutely amazing, but unfortunately when they grow out they just go all skew whiff and they're all over the place. And some of my lashes are a little bit curly and will poke out in random places. You will see that even though I'm actually applying the mascara. Obviously you guys won't get that because you haven't had that done. Okay, so I actually use two different mascaras. The first one is the MAC Extreme Black. I think it's False Lash, yeah, it's False Lash. They're Real by Benefit. Personally, this one I do absolutely love it, but it's quite wet. You kind of need to do something first, let it dry a little, and then just go over with this and then just comb through. I'm just going to leave them to dry just for a couple of minutes, not too long because obviously you don't want to dry completely, just a little bit just before I go over with this one. You can see from this corner here, this is exactly where the LVL lashes have gone through and caused all of the problems. So obviously if you were to do this yourself you wouldn't actually get that, yours would go outwards. I personally don't like a lot of mascara, but that's just personal choice. If you do, then obviously you just keep on going, but again, just throughout each coat, just make sure that each one is dried first, because obviously otherwise you're going to get that wet look and they go together, look like spider's legs. Okay, so next, just still on the eyes, I'm going to wear Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner, and this is in the shade Black Ink. I personally, for a daytime look, don't put it the whole way along my waterline, I only go halfway, but again, that's just personal choice, it's completely up to you. So once you've done that and you're happy with it, I'm going to go in next with Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I absolutely swear by this and will not use anything else. Unfortunately, my eyelashes are really long on the bottom but not on the top, so all my bottom lashes, whatever mascara I use, will always bleed onto my skin and leave little black dots, and I'm forever having to wipe them off. This one does not do that, doesn't smudge at all. That's done for the eyes. Onto the eyebrows. I actually use Brow Bar to Go by Whitening Lightening. I've only actually started using this. I don't know why I didn't start using it sooner. I honestly wouldn't be without it. I don't know if you can see, but open it. It's got two different shades, sort of like the more dark shade and then the lighter one and the wax there. I use both of these mixed together, just a little tap of each. So once you've done that, I'm just going to quickly go over with the wax with the little brush that's already in there. Okay, so once that's done, last of all, just be onto the lips. For me personally with the lips, I obviously don't like the dry look that you can sometimes get with lips, so I go over with Coco Baume from Chanel. It's literally just basically a lip balm. I couldn't be without it. The only thing is, obviously it is quite expensive, but you can use anything. You can use things like even just general Carmex lip balm, Nivea, anything you have, you know, clear, will be absolutely fine. Next is to go round with the lip liner, and this is an orange one from Chanel even, and it's number 56. People often say to me as well that they can't use a lip liner because they can't do it neat. You can see mine isn't particularly neat. As long as it's, you know, straight edges on the outside and it's not all over your face, then you're absolutely fine. I'm going to go in next with MAC lipstick in the shade Vegas Volt, and this is probably one of my favourites. It's a real spring summery colour. Last of all, I do also go over with a lip gloss from Whitening Lightening called Colour Your Smile. It's in the shade Salmon. I absolutely love these lip gloss. They've got a little mirror on the side and they also have a light on the inside so you can see what you're doing. One thing I will say is I never used to believe in it. I thought it was just something that everyone said. It is important to do the finger trick so you make sure that you don't get any lipstick on your teeth. In relation to the eyes, I personally don't do a lot with eyes because it's a spring everyday look, so it shouldn't be too dramatic. If you did maybe want to do something with the eyes, the one thing I could probably recommend is the MAC pigment in Melon. You could maybe just put that under or along the top or something if you wanted, you know, a little bit more of a dramatic look. But if you just want an everyday simple look, then I would recommend this one. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. As you can see, it's just a natural day spring tutorial with nice coral colours. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. You can also find us on Instagram as well at BeautyTalkTv. But for now, we'll see you in our next video. Bye!